Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Yeah. What was the other one? What was the other? One bitter,
Yeah.
two bitter, three bitter. $1 bitter, $1 bitter, $1 bitter, $1 bitter.
Little ketamine induced. What was it? Revelation. I need a revelation. I had a revelation.
What'd you have? What was your revelation?
I don't have one. I was lying.
You're all digging.
Just joking.
You're digging.
I know. I was looking for something funny, and I'm like, she's not there.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Excellent.
Good. I think you're lying, but good. Faking it till you make it.
I am faking it.
You're doing good.
I'm trying.
Excellent.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Fine. Good.
You got your ass handed to you.
A little sleepy, but that's okay.
Yeah. It means you're living.
Huh?
It means you're living.
Yeah. It does. I'll be able to take that vitamin B shot this weekend, and I'm looking forward to it already.
Oh, yeah. How often do you take that one? How often do you have to take that one?
I can take it every 2 to 4 weeks. Some weeks I'll push it, but other weeks I can tell.
Other weeks you know you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any other symptoms if yours is low and you can feel it? Or just the tiredness?
Mine's just that exhaustion. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I don't get the tingly feet or the weird tongue feeling.
I was wondering about that. You got a hot flash? We are off to a great start.
I would say, I'm trying to think about what annoyed me, and I would say that I'm turning into an old man or just an old person, because when I got off work yesterday, what time did we leave here yesterday?
I wasn't here.
Oh, yeah. Jesus. I think I left here, sorry for taking the Lord's name in vain. I think I left here at 3. It was, most of the buses had already gone by.
So about 3:15-ish.
Yeah, I think it was close to 3:15. The traffic, I was like, oh my God. The people coming from the base to town, the people going from town to base.
Yeah.
The traffic coming through town.
It's getting nuts.
I was like, what in the world happened? And I was like, Mountain Home's rush hours at 3 p.m.
It is.
You need to make sure you miss it.
And it's so funny because it feels like a lot of traffic, but it's not.
It just is for Mountain Home.
It's for Mountain Home, and it's like for a 30-minute period, I feel like, and then it's nothing.
And I think that it annoyed me too, because yes, I do be like into speed or go.
No way.
I like to go, and by speeding, I mean, I like to go
5 over.
Yeah, 5 over. But they were so aggressive. There were some aggressive ass drivers yesterday. And you're like, there's kids and people walking all around. Somebody's going to get hit. Slow the fuck down.
Girl.
There's so many people I wanted to tell.
I was in D.C. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But we were walking around, and the amount of people, when they are irritated, that lay on their horns. And not just a beep, get out of the way. It's like until you move out of their way. I was like, this is wild, because it caught me off guard, because people in Mountain Home don't do that.
No.
And Boise used to not either. And now I feel like Boise's getting a little horn happy.
You might get a beep.
Yeah, like
get out of the way. Yeah.
This and this poor freaking Uber driver is just trying to get their people picked up, and there was construction and stuff, and they would not get off the horn, and it was an older person trying to get into this Uber driver. Aww. So then everybody is panicked, and the asshole sitting in a car is just still blaring the horn.
That's how you end up with people knocking on your window and a gun pulled on you. Mm-hmm. You're being a ridiculous asshole.
I felt so bad for the poor lady trying to get in the car. I was like, oh my God. I think I would have, if I was involved, I probably would have gotten to some confrontation.
I just don't. like you said, it makes everybody frazzled. Oh my God,
and then nobody can do anything right.
Hurry up.
Yeah.
Never lady mind. Was like never mind, I don't want to get in.
She was like just tripping over herself trying to get in the car.
Just go.
You asshole.
People are fucking rude.
Big time.
I just don't. What did that do to your whole day?
Yeah,
Make you feel better? Just by keeping your hand on the horn.
And then probably drove around in their car by themselves. Like, just how long were you pissed?
Yeah.
Just calm down.
I agree. Totally. I think this car, I watched it because it had came out on the one road that, here is hard to pull out on because there's lots of cars and you can't see. So I could see the street over where he pulled out, and he pulled out fast. And I was like, I have enough time between this car that just passed and to get in front of him. And I went pretty quick too after I made sure there was no kids around just to get out there.
Not plowing down people.
And he was mad that I pulled, and he went to the other side, to the other lane, to the right lane. And then he got stuck behind, there was a whole bunch of traffic. So he got stuck behind a bus. And then there's somebody trying to come over from the right-hand lane to the turning, through the left-hand lane to the turning lane. And they're mad at me because I'm in the left-hand lane and didn't stop mid-traffic to let them get over into the left-hand lane to get into the turning lane.
And let's be real.
It's like, what the hell?
25 miles an hour.
Yeah. It was 35
Where are you
there.
going? Where are you going?
Slow down. Get over. Pay attention to what the shit you're doing.
Oh, I know where you're talking about now.
It was this. They wanted to get into McDonald's, I think, last minute, and they were in the far right-hand lane.
Why is that always McDonald's that people be acting like that?
I don't know. But he was pissed off that I did not stop mid 35 miles an hour and let him in front of me and to get over.
I just don't even know what to say. I got a lot to say, but I should probably shut my mouth. I just was
like, what in the hell? Who the fuck?
They sell Happy Meals at McDonald's, asshole.
All these stupid ass people. Why we got so much traffic in Mountain Home? I need to leave by 2:30 or leave after 3:30.
Just been out of shape.
And then I'm like, no, you need to stop. Can't let them.
At least you recognize it, though. You know what I mean? I think it's different when people get bent out of shape like that and
their whole day,
like it's their entire personality. I'm just mad.
Do you have a hot flash?
Yeah.
Tell me.
My own self.
Why? What happened?
That's regularly what really does grind my gears is my own damn self.
What happened?
I just maybe overcommitted in life.
We all do that every now and then.
I feel like I'm not doing great in any area of it. You know what I mean? You know, when you're like, I think I'm, and it's probably because I'm treading water, but I ain't being a strong swimmer right now. I'm still above water, but it can't get any more serious. Because if it does, I'm fucked.
What don't you feel like you're doing good
Anything. And it's probably because I'm tired, too.
Yeah.
I could almost cry.
Yeah, I think you're doing just fine. And it's almost, some of your stuff's almost over. Your trip is over.
Yeah.
And then you have one more thing this weekend to get through. Mm-hmm. And then.
And it really ain't even that big of a deal. I don't even know what my job is this weekend. So I think I'm just going to be the grunt girl. I'm just going to be a helper. Like aggressively helpful. Yeah. I don't even know if they had the golf cart training or not yet.
I forgot.
I don't know if I'm allowed to drive a golf cart. I don't even care at this point. I'm going to be huffing it across that damn base on my feet. I don't even care.
Get the steps.
Yeah. I'll just get the steps.
Oh, no. But no, you need to take the training. If it's going to be windy as shit, you're going to need to take the training.
I'm just going to be mad. I'm just going to be...
Put your hair up.
Mad.
Be pissed off.
And look ugly. Maybe I'll get a hard hat.
You won't look ugly. Get out of here. But I know what you mean now. Because there's a couple things that you mentioned today. And I'm sure that's weighing on you.
Which one?
The minutes.
Done.
Yeah, nowadays. But I'm sure that was weighing on you.
I'm going to have to take that out.
And the lanyards. I'm sure that was weighing on you.
And it's not even that big of a deal. None of this is life or death.
No.
But I am finding if you don't give me a lot of responsibility, I don't take any. You know what I mean? What is wrong with me?
All or nothing.
I'm really annoyed at myself, and it's because I'm tired. I'm like this. I swear to God. I
swear to God.
If you hear me even considering
swear to God.
I give you full permission to punch me in the head.
She said, I would like a couple of months to have some joy in my life.
Yeah, Corey's where do you...
Not that you don't have joy from it, but like...
Yes, there's a lot of
to
joy.
go do other stuff.
Yeah.
Camp or...
Yes.
Hang out with your family. Yeah.
Sleep. Anyways, yeah. I'm just sick of myself.
I get that.
That's regularly what my issue is, my own self. But
I do be getting that. The people be loving a porch goose, y'all.
I have that on my card too.
We got so many comments, and everybody's, where'd you get it? Look at this guy. I've seen them all over TikToks. I've seen more people, all of our friends posting them. I got them for all my people, you guys. I got them for Des and her mom and my kid.
Never knew it was a thing. The amount of messages I got from other women that were like, oh my God, I love my goose. And they send me pictures and I'm like, you have a goose too?
I know.
Oh yeah, it's huge. And then somebody told me, my husband just got mine out. Lindsay has a porch goose. I'm like, I never knew this was a thing.
It was super big in the 80s too. It was a thing in the 80s.
It's so funny.
I know. Except for the porch geese in the 80s were like cement. Is what my mother-in-law told me.
And they would dress them like this too?
Put bows on them and yeah.
That's so cute.
I know. I love your outfit. It's super cute.
Sophia got it.
I need to get mine. I didn't get my
ordered
outfit.
Mine on Amazon.
Mm-hmm. So that's what she got you for Mother's Day?
That and a big old pretty bouquet of flowers.
That's nice. I got my son don't be thinking about that yet. He ain't there. Mm-hmm. I got a book. One that you can fill out with your stories from growing up and stuff. It's super cute.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. It was fun. Did you have a good Mother's Day?
I did. We celebrated on Saturday. Got to see all the moms in my life, like in my family. And then we celebrated Sophia's 20th birthday the same day. I made a black cake.
I saw that she posted that.
A black cake. I was like, ain't nobody want black teeth. So then I bought another cake.
Another one. Girl, you can have this.
So I just made her a mini black cake. Yeah. And I was impressed with my skill. I got little spray glitter that went on it. And so it had spray glitter. Where did I get glow?
Oh.
Glow glitter? Anyway. And then black candles that were
curly, right?
Yep. And I had to add 4 straight ones because it wasn't enough.
Oh.
Because it had to be 20.
This is probably the most candles you're going to get on you.
Yeah. And so we all got to celebrate Mother's Day, and then everybody on Sunday got to do whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
Except for me.
You were traveling. You got to do what you wanted.
I did. I did exactly what I wanted, and I had a great time.
She got to go to the Lincoln Memorial.
Dude, I will tell you right now. So, I haven't ever traveled with Lindsay. I don't even know her very well, right? And so I get into DC and I get to my hotel. I get a little bit of work done. My room was ready early. Girl got in an hour and a half after me. And I had taken all my clothes out of my suitcase and everything. I was getting ready and I get a text from her. I'm ready. Dang. She did not mess around. So I get downstairs and her and I booked it. We were 2 moms on a mission. I can only imagine the way we looked.
Head down.
And you know how quick you and I walk?
Head down.
Yes.
Let's go. Yeah.
You know how quick you and I walk? Double time with her ass. She goes, I'm so sorry. I get in trouble all the time for walking this fast. Because she's taller than me, too. Yeah. So it was like a step and a half for every one of her steps. We saw our first stop was the White House because it was only a half a mile away from our hotel. And there's a big black fence around it right now because of all the construction.
Okay.
You're pretty far away from it.
You can't, so you couldn't.
So you couldn't get up to the normal black fence that you're able to get up to.
Okay.
So you were pretty far away from it. But I saw it.
Okay.
And there's shit everywhere.
Could you see it through the fence? Okay, good.
Yeah. And so it wasn't
was
one
it
of those mesh ones. It was like a really small.
Oh, chain link. Okay.
Yeah. There was construction shit everywhere. And then there was a man that was sitting outside, and he got my heart, man. He was sitting there, and he was playing music, and it said, he had this sign that says, "Stop hating each other because you disagree." I was like, that's so amazing.
Yeah.
And he was just playing some great music. It was rainy as shit, but we were still running. But I loved that sign. Stop hating each other just because you disagree.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Why can't we have different opinions?
Yeah. So we went from there and then went to the Washington Monument. That was so cool to see.
You sent me pictures. I don't think I got a
It
video.
was huge.
Yeah, I bet. It seemed long.
It's so
Oh,
huge.
the actual monument.
And then there's a huge park. There was a ton of people playing catch and a bunch of kids playing soccer. And there was so many people around all of these monuments. And I'm not getting political, but there were so many immigrants too around there and speaking their languages and stuff. And it just really made you feel like, how cool is it that people come here and love to see that stuff too?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a big deal to them too. But there was flags all around the Washington Monument. And then we were like, oh, I don't know if we'll make it to the Lincoln Memorial because it was starting to, the sun
How
was
far
starting
away
to go
is
down.
it?
It wasn't bad. Honestly, I looked in the direction and I'm like, dude, we can totally make that. She was like, let's go. Head down. Walking through this park, and just chit-chatting. But it was...
And you got to, the sun was setting too when you were doing, I could tell in your picture that it was getting dusky.
Mm-hmm. And it just, you don't think anything of that, but it really does, it moves you.
Oh, for sure.
And you feel so silly because...
I think if you love
like,
your country
yeah.
and you appreciate it, I think it does that to anybody that I've talked to that's like, Isaac loved it.
Yeah.
Isaac was like, it's so cool. It's huge.
So big. And there were people doing like whole ass photo shoots in front of it. Yeah. And then as you go up the stairs, there's this one big block and it was the Martin Luther King and it was in memory of his march on DC.
Okay.
And someone had laid a yellow rose above like where it had
the plaque or whatever.
Plaque.
Yeah.
And God, what did it say? I can't remember because I'm tired. It says, "I have a dream." And then it just had a yellow rose above it. It was so cool. And like nobody stepped on it. Everybody was walking around that one and stopping and reading it and stuff. It was just really cool to see.
I love that. I hope to be able to do that one day. I'm glad that you got to do it too, especially on, I know it sounds so silly, but on Mother's Day, you got to do something that you wanted to do. You know what I mean? Yeah,
it was definitely really cool to see.
I love that.
There's a lot of National Guard walking around on duty. Saw some, what I assume was probably FBI, CIA type people. We were like
looking around. I didn't have as cool of a Mother's Day.
Yeah, you did.
I got to be home with my family and I got to plant flowers, and I planted, instead of veggies, I planted flowers, and I'm hoping, I guess peonies do really good in Idaho. Like,
no, really?
Almost like you don't have to mess with them much. So I planted a few of those, and I hope that they just, obviously I'm going to take care of them. But
I'm hoping you don't have to baby them.
I don't have a green thumb.
No.
I have to work at it. I'm going to have to work at it.
Gotta work at it.
I have a yellow thumb.
I'm excited to see it, though.
And then I got a couple others that you could cut that will come back. But now that after I figured out that peonies only have blooms for 2 weeks.
I can't believe that. I had no clue.
I thought, because there's a lot of the You Pick flower farms that have peonies all the time. But I guess there's different varieties.
Oh.
And I got all mine at the same place. So I'm certain that they all the same variety.
Maybe they'll surprise you.
Maybe. We'll see. But if they're different varieties, you could get some that bloom. And then a month later, some more bloom. And then a month later, some more bloom. But we'll see.
I love that.
I got some snapdragons and some lilac. Lavender.
Lavender.
I always say lilac. And Josh is like, that's not what you got. Sir.
Mind your business.
And
let me say what I want to say.
Delilah's. Hey there, Delilah's.
I'm so excited. You
We'll see.
You went all out on your flowers.
Well, I just want to.
I love it. I'm so excited to see what they do.
I'm not I couldn't wait. I was being impatient.
Oh, you couldn't wait for them to grow.
No. And then
Shocking.
And then I was like, what if now it's too late? And they won't grow.
Oh.
Because I didn't plant them early enough from seed.
I'm worrying about that with mine. They're starting to sprout.
Yeah.
But I really want to get them big. And honestly, only one bed is starting to sprout. There's a couple, so I'm like, maybe I dug them down too far. I don't know, man. We're going to see what happens.
But yours has only been...
What do they call it? Chaos planting?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I did.
I love it.
And then...
I was trying to do the cottage look. What do you call that?
Cottage core.
What it said? Cottage garden. Cottage garden.
Well, I think you nailed it because you told me what all you put in there.
We'll see. You might have too. I bet. What if they're coming up? Somebody said, though, like from seed, it probably takes 3 weeks for them to really come through, right? And you've already got some coming through.
And
That's
I
good.
Did drought-resistant wildflowers.
Fucking A. And they'll come back every year?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't think so.
Well, that'll be okay, because then next year you could decide to do something.
Chaos round 2. Because the planning of it is so hard for me. It's so overwhelming to me.
I think because we have to pick everything else.
Yeah.
So then
it feels like so much. And then what if this doesn't look good together?
Yes. I had ChatGPT do mine, but it's really hard when you're going to Walmart to get them from ChatGPT.
Oh, so it planned it out for you and gave you a list?
I asked it to give me a list. I said, I'm
going to the local Walmart. Did it show you a picture of what it would look like?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm like, damn, girl.
But then I said, at first I planned it out. And then I said, okay, what ones can I get at my local Walmart in Mountain Home, Idaho? And I know
we're not supposed to use it, but I do be loving.
And it told me which ones. And I said, can you make me a list of the shit that I need? And it said, here you go.
I should use, that's amazing. I should use it for meal planning.
You should.
Because I promised Corey I would start cooking.
And if you ask it and say, I'm going to be shopping at Mountain Home Walmart, it'll make you a list for our Walmart.
Can I add it to the cart in my app?
It has links.
I went into Walmart.
So you should be able to go.
This might be it. Because I went into Walmart on Friday. I was so proud of myself.
Because you went in?
I went in.
What did you?
I didn't get overwhelmed.
To get your stuff for the party?
I had all my... I got a whole list. I did such a good job.
Good.
I told my mom, excuse me, I just need you to know. I went into Walmart because she makes fun of me all the time for not going in.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not good at it like you. I can't look in my house and be like, I'm going to throw this together for dinner.
Yeah.
I've never been like that.
I like a plan too.
I got to have a plan.
I could if I'm really struggling and I can't find anything else, be like, okay, we could do this, but that's a last resort. I'm not doing that weekly. I'm not doing that a couple nights a week.
I think she don't make a plan, I don't feel like ever.
No.
She just gets veggies and meat and I'm going to whip this up.
Some rice, some noodles.
She makes her own freaking turkey burgers and turkey sausages and stuff.
We do that.
Whatever. I'm like...
Grind the turkey.
I don't know why it seems like so much. Wait, you grind your own turkey?
Yeah. Paul and Shelly raised the turkeys last year.
You know, for me, dog. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm just not good at that.
What? I'm not doing it. Josh is doing it.
Where's your certification? Who taught you how to do this? And back in the day, nobody was teaching nobody.
No.
There was no cleanliness.
No
nothing.
sterilness. No.
No. I don't know why. Those factories probably aren't even
I was
sterile.
just gonna say, I was like, you know what? I'll keep that to myself.
Yeah, they're probably not. I'd probably be a vegetarian if I really wanted to. You could.
You probably could. Adriana and I went to a color analysis on Saturday.
How was it?
It was super cool. The other people that were supposed to be in the class with us didn't have real IDs, so they couldn't get on the base.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So it ended up just being me and her.
That's nice.
And it was super cool. So we went to Olive and Atlas, which is a boutique, almost like a Merc more than a boutique on base, because she's got different little makers that are military spouses that put their stuff in there. And then she's got her stuff. She also does permanent jewelry. And then did
you do permanent?
Yeah, this one came with the class, and then I added that one to it.
You didn't tell me that. I love that.
So cute. And then it was just, so it wasn't like an intense analysis, but it was like she put some colors on you and told you if you were a warm green or a warm cool blue. So I had a list of, it was super cute. And then she gave you a little card with the colors.
Oh, nice.
Your colors. So if you want to go shopping, you can be like, this is the one that looks better on me. And it was funny because some of them you're like, no, I'm used to that color. And it's a good color on you. But she put a phone up in front of us instead of a mirror. And on me, because we're aging, just the simplest color change. This right here. Is that a marionette line? Is that what you call those?
Yeah.
So shadowy. It was like prominent when it was not a good color. I was like, this is rude.
I feel like I need to go.
She was so sweet too. And then I'm sitting there talking to them, and they're very professional young ladies, and talking to them, and they're like, yeah, I'm 24 or 25. Yeah, I'm 26. I'm like, I could be your mother. Yeah. My daughter's 20 sitting across from me. She's 25.
Oh my God. I hate when that shit hits you. You're like just chit-chatting like you just one of the girls, and then you're like, oh my God, I could be your mom.
Yep. And it was sweet because they had heard about us in the class before, and they were like, oh my God, I was just looking you up, and they were like, we're going to have to listen. And I was telling them about the events and that maybe we could do a color analysis event. I think that'd be fun.
I think a lot of women would really like that,
I think so, too. And then to get Olive and Atlas out there, she could bring in some of her stuff and do permanent jewelry if she wanted to there, too. They were just super sweet girls, and they both were like, I was telling them how we like to do the bestie events, and they both were like, we love that. We feel like there's not enough in Mountain Home for women to meet, but also enough to do in Mountain Home. And then she feels, one girl was like, I feel like a lot of people say, I want to do that, I want to do that. And they get scared and don't go do stuff. Yeah. We've got to push ourselves out of our comfort zone and do that.
I think a color analysis would be really fun.
I think it would be too. And it's super quick. So I thought maybe, look, we're going to be like,
here's our next event.
Yeah. Do that and do, I don't know, a mixology or something else where you could split people. So everybody's not just waiting to do one thing. We could do two things and rotate the group.
I like that.
2 or 3 things and rotate the group.
Start chit-chatting about that next week.
Yeah. You got any events ideas, anything you think we could add to that? Let us know.
Yeah. Have you ever been on an airplane that when it landed, people clapped?
I've only one time. It came in hot after we had a bunch of turbulence and like this kind of the side to side kind of stuff. And everybody was like, good landing. So weird, right?
This one.
What?
Perfect landing. Normal.
Who started clapping? Who started to clap?
The people on the plane. And I'm like, is this a thing?
One time. Only one time have I
I'm like looking around.
Had to be another pilot start it.
You think?
I'm just being a dick.
I'm like, thank you for doing your job. Was it I don't know. It was just odd to me.
Was there an in-flight emergency I didn't know about?
Were we going down?
Were we going to be smoked?
But I really did start looking around. What? And
Twilight Zone.
I didn't participate. I don't know why.
Of course you didn't.
Yeah. And no, thank you. I just thought it was kind of weird. I don't know why. It was like, what?
Just tell the pilot good job on your way out.
Thanks for the great landing. What?
It had to have been another pilot.
Ain't nobody clapping for our asses when we about...
When we close the loan.
Yeah. Doing our job. Can't even get a goddamn Facebook shout out. Anyway.
Can't even get a goddamn Facebook shout out. They could never.
Could never. So in the hotel there was a Starbucks, and it was always busy in the morning. And I went down there. I was coming in a little late to the first. It was the second day. Because it's a lot. It was a lot of talking.
It's a lot of social.
Of people.
Yeah.
There was just a lot. And which is fine. I enjoyed it. I had a great time, but I could definitely
You can have two emotions. You can have I had a great time.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of socializing.
Yeah, and I just was not ready first thing in the morning. So I think I missed the first 30 minutes of the first one. And it was like an award ceremony. So
Whatever.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I go down to the Starbucks, and the person taking the order hands me a tablet to write my order on.
You can't pick?
I didn't catch right away that they were deaf.
Oh.
And you could tell he was kind of nervous at first. And so I just wrote down my order, and I made sure I said please in my... Wrote it like I would regularly order it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because not including please or anything in it felt rude to me.
Yeah.
So I said please, and I remembered how to sign thank you. This guy's whole face lit up.
I don't know how to sign thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
And so I said...
That's cute.
His whole face lit up, and he just smiled so big.
Cute.
Oh, my gosh. And I thought it was so sweet. But just something that little, that I don't sign, but I know that from teaching Sophia when she was a baby.
Yeah.
It was like I was...
I did not know that.
On his wavelength then. It was so cool.
Cute.
And I love that they, one, hired him, and two, allowed him to be customer facing.
Yeah.
And you watching
not just making the orders behind.
Yeah. And watching everybody work together and stuff, all the other baristas were treating him just like everybody else. And I loved watching just everybody work together on it. I thought it was so cool.
I love that.
Yeah. Something so silly.
Cute.
But yeah. I had no idea when he handed it to me. I'm like, got it. I know now.
But I don't know that I would have picked it up if he handed me that.
Yeah. So it was cool.
I would have had to pay attention to the people in front of me to pick that up, I think.
Yeah, you would have picked it up.
You think?
Yeah, you definitely would have picked it up. I think you definitely would have. Because you're intuitive like that.
Yeah. He just handed it to you.
And you could tell the look on his face.
Like right here.
Yeah. Oh. And spelled my name right. And I didn't even write my name on the pad.
Oh.
Because it was hanging on my chest.
I saw it.
Saw it.
Saw it. That's cute.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
It is cool. I think we were talking about it the other day, too. The littlest things can make somebody's whole day. Mm-hmm. I was helping that one lady with like 90,000 boxes into the post office. I grabbed 3 on my way in, and she thought I was the coolest thing since last bread.
Yeah. And
that little thing, just you knowing how to do that, a thank you, and just helping somebody and being kind.
Yeah.
We're all, what is it? It takes a village to raise kids, but it takes a village to raise each other and just be kind.
I love that there's probably so many people who just walked by her. But you saw her. You saw that she had 1 million boxes she was trying to bring in, and all you did was grab a couple.
I said, can I take 3? Yeah.
And I love that.
I just hope more people because there was a lot of people that just walked by.
Yeah.
Then that makes thinking of what me saying, I don't know that I would pick it up. I hope I would, but
You would.
What if you didn't? And then that's so cute. I'm like, oh, maybe I need to learn simple sign language.
And it really is. We're all just passing each other, right? We're
Living
all just
our own
living our
lives.
lives in our own heads, trying to get things done. But really taking that time to see somebody,
Yes.
I think is so important.
It is.
And the boxes and the thank you and the just little things like that.
It means the most.
If we could all just slow the fuck down and look around.
We would make the whole world a better place, honestly.
Yeah. It's like when people go walking into the store first and it's a pull door, like to the post office.
Don't be opening the door.
That door gets shut in my face all the damn time when I go there.
I just don't get people.
Me either. And I'll be holding it for people. Like, I'm not going to hold it if you're clear down the street because then I don't want you to have that awkward,
sorry,
trying to run to get there.
Yeah.
You know? But if you're close enough.
And I get we're not perfect.
No, not at all.
I get being in a hurry or being in your own world and not thinking things. Because I definitely did the other day. Somebody held the door for me and I was one way focused and I didn't say thank you. And it still kills my soul because it was a little kid that did. And the mom turned around and the mom said, after the door was shut, thank you for holding that door for her. And I still, to this day, feel like I know the mom, and I feel like I need to message the mom on Facebook.
You know the mom?
And be like, I am so sorry I didn't say.
When did that happen?
Last Tuesday. Oh. Isn't it so funny, though, that I'm like, oh my God, I didn't say thank you. I should reach out and say, I did notice.
I think that would be fine to reach out.
Yeah.
Because I think it's different when you don't notice it.
Yeah.
Like you said, none of us are perfect.
No.
And you get in your own world.
You do. I was one-tracked mind and felt out of place a little bit. So you're trying to minimize yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I still see that
Was it at the golf course?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still see it playing in my head and I'm like, fuck. I hate that I didn't say thank you for holding the door or even opening it back up and being like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's okay. But I get it. You're playing it over and over again.
Just be kind. It goes a long fucking way. Do you want to talk about this book? Y'all, we reading a book. we still reading a book.
It's a book. It's taking so long.
No, I don't feel like it's taking so long. What happened was Desiree and I didn't fucking read. And then we read a lot. And now we're like, what do we talk about? What happened?
Yeah.
And we're going to be done with the book. And everybody's going to be like, you talked about the first 6 chapters. Are you sure you read it?
No.
Rye died.
I know. Broke my heart.
So she's had now 2, one that she really loved, men in her life die. And she goes to visit her dad his dad to make a damn party for him. Finds out that he's passed away. That's so sad.
So sad. And the way the dad kind of handled it.
Yeah.
And just,
I'm like, maybe he went missing in action and he's still alive. You think he's dead?
I think he's dead. I know.
I was holding out for it.
I know.
And then she's struggling when she gets home. Her dad's a dick.
Such a dick. Can you believe he told everyone she was studying abroad?
Yes. No, that's wild to me.
When I read that, I was like,
Piece of
asshole.
shit. Yeah. It's so crazy that back then I don't know, it just, I hate the stigma. It's so hard to fathom now.
Yeah. Because we're so fortunate now to be treated mostly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then her friends come and try and pull her out of her funk. Yeah.
They just came and rescued her.
Get her on a beach chatting and tell her, you know what you're good at.
Yep.
Do it.
Have you gotten to the part where she leaves home?
I got to the part where she's at the new nursing job.
Okay.
So that was in San Francisco, and they're not treating her very nicely. She's got the night shift, and they're not letting her do anything. And then now that I think it stopped when there was a guy who's having a heart attack. And she said, I'm not calling anybody else. I'm doing this and I'm going to show you what I can do.
Yeah. And they're treating her like a candy striper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she wants to show. I think that's where I'm at.
Okay.
I don't feel like I remember much more after that.
Okay. I know. I had all the plans to read while I was gone. And I just didn't.
You guys, this is us to a fucking T. And when I tell you I'm all or nothing, Desiree can giggle because she is exactly the same fucking way. And we did, okay, we'll read 3 chapters. Okay, we'll read 3 more. And we kind of half-assed it. And then we did
10.
From 8 to 20. Y'all.
I don't know.
And then now it's going to be a month break. We'll read 20 more.
Well, last night I was like, I really need to read because I didn't read while I was gone. And there's no way
you were reading.
In God's
you would have fell asleep.
That I could have stayed awake.
No, you would have fell asleep.
Because I thought about it and I got up at 12:30 our time to come home.
Yeah.
And so I was asleep by 6:30 last night.
Yeah. I always feel like when you come back from East Coast time, it is hard not to go to bed earlier. You almost got to get back on. Josh doesn't feel like there's any time difference, but there is.
There is. It's because
he's just so cool.
He is.
I love you, babe. But there's a jet lag.
There is. He just is on the go all the time. Mm-hmm. I'm tired.
I bet.
But I'm on power through.
I'm tired too. Yeah, you got a long weekend. I said she's tired, but she's pre-tired.
Pre-tired.
For the weekend.
And then Monday and Tuesday I went ahead and packed my life those days too.
Yeah. Getting your hair done is good though. You'll get to sit and jibber jab. Maybe fall asleep.
I'm be that lady. I slept the entire first flight yesterday.
That is not like you, honestly.
Like
when you told me you did, I was like, oh, she must have been tired.
I bet I was snoring.
Ain't none of your business.
None of my business. Because I had my AirPods in too. And I had a show playing real quietly. Yes.
Mouth open.
At the window.
Dry.
My head was against the window and it kept going.
Oh, I hate that. It pisses me off. I saw somebody post a TikTok and they got a longer scarf and they tied 2 ends together and the little part of the headrest, you put it around.
I ain't tying my head to something.
Listen, it was so good and it was a travel pillow and they put the scarf around a travel pillow and then or around the head thing, not all the way around it, just around the little part that's in the front. And then they put the travel pillow here and they went like this and you do this because it hold your head right here.
That's a good idea.
And it blocks everybody else around you. They can't see your head, their face because you in the scarf.
I woke up and they was picking up their last run of their
trash.
Yeah. I was like, dang, that is not like me.
Not like you. She don't like to because she don't want to snore and keep her mouth open on the plane.
Because that one flight that I came home with the guys when we went to the East Coast Swing.
Okay.
That first flight we land in Texas.
Oh, yeah, and somebody said your mouth was open.
He said, you're snoring really hard. I was like, what? And he said, yeah, it was loud. I said, why didn't you wake me up? He goes, I felt really bad for you. You were so tired. I was like, I don't care. Don't ever let me do that again. And I could have slept on the second flight, but I was like this. I am not falling asleep. But then I got home and I was sick for 3 weeks.
Yeah. Oh my God, I remember that.
So I'm sure I was snoring. Anyway.
God damn it. Yeah, who cares?
Dumb
And
bitch.
really, honestly, if it's next to somebody that you don't know and you snore,
never gonna see him again.
ain't never gonna see him again. Mm-hmm. And if you do see him again, they ain't gonna remember.
Yeah. I had to apologize to the lady that was sitting by me when we from Minneapolis to
Why?
Boise yesterday because I was so tired. I felt like I had restless leg syndrome, and I
hate
could
that.
not sit still to save my life.
I hate that.
And she was a larger woman, so her
So you
leg
kept
was touching
bumping
me.
her.
I could not sit still. I was leaning against the window, sitting up, putting my elbows on the tray. I was such a mess.
Overtired.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I promise it's not you, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's me.
Yeah. I told her, I said, I apologize that I could not sit still this entire flight. And she was deaf in one ear. And it was the ear pointing to me, so she never even looked at me.
She didn't?
Because she didn't hear me.
Oh.
So I re-apologized, because then she apologized that she can't hear out of that ear.
Okay. Oh my, how'd you know she was deaf in one ear? She gave you a tablet.
That's it.
Hope you liked it. See you later, homegirls.